They never leaves Braj. So in the divine atmosphere, in their presence and blessings, we will have a wonderful journey of chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So let's beg the mercy of the divine couple Radha and Krishna, Giri Govardhan, Panchatattva, Lord Narsingadev, Nama Prabhu, Lakshmipati Tirth Maharaj, Madhavendra Puri, Ishwar Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu as eternal associates, Namacharya Sila Haridas Thakur, Narottam Das Thakur, Vrindavan Das Thakur, Lochan Das Thakur, Purushottam Das Thakur, Abhiram Das Thakur, Parmeshwar Das Thakur, Baldev Vidyabhushan, Uddhava Das, Madhusudan Das Goswami Maharaj, Jagannath Das Babaji, Vipin Vihari Goswami Maharaj, Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Bhagavad Das Babaji, Gaur Kishore Das Babaji, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, our dear Srila Prabhupada, who left behind a perfect situation living in Vrindavan, came to the Western world having few heart attacks on the way at the advanced age. No money in his pocket. There was no contact where he will spend the night. Sleeping only 3 hours at a night, just for one purpose, to show us the path, to follow in its footsteps rigidly. We can also attain the love of God in this life. These personalities are so kind to us. They live by the examples, so we can follow in the footsteps. And the process is very simple. Also, we would like to beg the mercy at the divine lotus feet of our spiritual master, who is constantly striving to fulfill the prophecy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and the inner core desire of Bhakti Vinod Thakur and the Srila Prabhupada, that this Hare Krishna Mahamantra will be chanted in every small town and village, giving an opportunity for all the human beings to deliver the soul from the cycle of this birth and death, once and for all. So we entered at the Janmabhoomi of Krishna, and the surrounding areas where Kansa's palace stood. Although Vajranabha built a temple here to commemorate Krishna's birth, it is no longer here. Others have since been constructed and demolished in 1969-70 time by the Muslim king Aurangzeb, destroyed the temple and constructed a mosque in its place. And this mosque now shares a wall with our new temple. So crossing the courtyard, we wind our way through a narrow tunnel to the Lord's birth site. Inside, in what looks like a prison cell, a beautiful bas-relief portrait of Vasudeva carrying baby Krishna across the Yamuna. Four-handed Krishna appearing to Vasudeva and Devaki, and demigods offering prayer with folded hand. So when the Lord appeared in the prison in Mathura, Vasudeva and Devaki, understanding him to be the Supreme Personality of Godhead, offered him beautiful prayers. Srimad Bhagavatam narrates those. The Lord reciprocated by instructing them, and at Devaki's request, withdrawing his four-arm form and assuming his original two-arm form. He then asked Vasudeva to carry him from Janmashtami Bhumi, Janma Bhumi, to Nand Bhavan in Gokul. Rupa Goswami writes, Atha Kartike Padme, Kartike Janma Sadani, Kesavasya Raye Naraha, Shukrut Pravistaha Sri Krishnam, Ye Yanti Param Abhyayam. The glories of Lord's birthplace during the month of Kartik are described in the Padma Purana as follows. Quote, those persons who have entered into the birthplace of Sri Krishna even once in the month of Kartik certainly obtain the inexhaustible Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. Mathura Mahatmya text 230, 220, I'm sorry. So it's our second day of the Kartik. It looks like our going home is assured because we just visited Krishna's birthplace. An intelligent person does not take interest in a place, even in the topmost planetary system, if the pure Ganga of topics concerning the Supreme Lord's activity does not flow there. If there are not devotees engaged in service to the bank of such a river of piety, or if there are no festival of Sankirtan Yagna to satisfy the Lord, especially since Sankirtan Yagna is recommended in this fallen age of Kali. Srimad Bhagavatam explained nicely in 5th canto, chapter 19, text 24. So we are led into the main temple that's called the Bhagavat Bhavan that tells us through an inscription at the entrance that construction began in 1965 and was completed in 1982. It is a massive structure and stands several feet taller than the mosque. That the temple room is huge. We will be sitting here in front of the Radha Krishna deities, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Sritaram, Lakshman, and Hanuman deities. 3 altars are here. The sound of the holy name by all the devotees will reverberate of the walls and flood the hearts of all those who will hear the Mahamantra attentively. There are 3 altars around the room. The central one has a very large deity of Radha and Krishna, beautiful. And along the path to circumambulate this altar, all 18,000 verses from Srimad Bhagavatam are engraved in copper. And there are other 2 altars on the either side of the main altar. On the left altar stand deity of Jagannath, Baldev, and Subhadra. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stand on a separate platform facing Lord Jagannath. And we know the relationship of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Jagannath. And on the right side, Sritaram, Lakshman are on the altar on the right side, and the Hanuman stands on a separate altar facing them, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu faced Lord Jagannath. And at the far end, facing the main deities, are the statues of the 3 men who provided the inspiration for the builders who constructed the temple. Jugal Kishore Birla, Madan Mohan Malviya, and Hanuman Prasad Podar. So numerous pillars hold up the high ceiling, which is alive with painting of the Krishna Lila. And this painting depict, among several other pastimes, the Rasa Lila, lifting of the Govardhan hill, and the tax collecting pastimes. Captivated by the intricate and colorful artwork, we are filled with affections for Krishna and his holy land. So let's give our mind and heart at a beautiful place, the birthplace of Sri Krishna, by absorbing, by chanting very nicely, pronouncing clearly, distinctly, and hear its syllable properly, and make our life successful. So with those thoughts, let's invite the divine couple in the inner core of our heart where we erected a wonderful throne for the pleasure of the divine couple with lots of labor of love and with nice diamonds, jewel pearls, and superstone. We will be all washing the divine lotus feet at the Bhagavad Bhavan in Brahmurta in Prastham by collecting the water. We will be all collecting the water from 1008 tirthas, including Radha Kund, Shyam Kund, Prem Sarovar, and Ganga Cha, Yamuna Chaiva, Godavari Saraswati, Narmada Sindhu Kavari Jalo Ashmin Saninitin Kuru. Washing the divine lotus feet will definitely will make us eligible candidate to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, because we will be free from all sinful reactions that we may have performed in the previous and this life. We will dry the lotus feet and then we will offer them the most beautiful, fragrant incense stick for the pleasure of the divine couple. And then we will light up the gilam to perform the arti in presence of all our previous acharyas, wonderful Brajavasis, eternal associates, surrounded by us. It would be so nice for all the assembled Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis to get their kind association and follow in their footsteps. When we perform the arti, we pray at the divine lotus feet, please give us your mercy so we can continue. Behold your most beautiful, attractive, transcendental form in our mind and heart, at least when we chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Also, we pray at the divine lotus feet to give us the memory that we can remember that Krishna is so kind. Even we may have to take a lower pieces of life due to our misdeed, Krishna still will accompany us, waiting for us to turn toward Him. And also we pray that please give us the intelligence so we can understand the message that you are trying to deliver to us by what we have to go through on a single day, our activities. We are the one who has created the presence, and if He wants to change our future, we should change our activity now to become free from all sinful activities. Just dedicated one life, as Srila Prabhupada instructed Bhakti Charu Swami Maharaj. You have been serving your senses for many millions of lives. Just one life, give it to Krishna. So with those mood and inspirations in the association of exalted personality, let's give our mind and heart to the holy name and attain the peace and happiness that we are seeking in this material world. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.